and I've been digging this great music tonight. I tell you, I loved it. I'm an old rock and roller. You know, grew up on rock and roll. I was a freshman in high school. One morning,
he's gonna try.
Going to school, and I heard these drums going like this. And this guy started singing, "Take Sue, take Sue," and man, I fell in love with that song. But anyway, that was about 1958. But moved to Wichita and looking for a job, starving. I was in School of Music at Wichita State University as a percussion major, starving, trying to make a living. And a guy called me and said, "You want a job playing drums?" And I said, "Well, I suppose so." I said, "What kind of music do you play?" He said, "Well, we play country music." And I said, "Yeah, I don't think so. But I go to school with 20 other drummers, so if any of them's interested, what will I tell them you paid?" He said, "Well, we pay $100 a week." And I said, "What time do you want me down there tomorrow?" Because I tell you what, it was bad. So we was making $20 a night, but we was playing in nightclubs. And I just want to say one thing, and I don't want to take up too much time, but the music scene in Wichita was incredible back in the late '60s. I mean, the talent was incredible. The players and the guys playing. I got down there playing country music, and the guys playing the country music just blew me away. I mean, and that's what I enjoy so much about music. It's not just so much the songs, but the guys playing the songs, the players, you know. And these guys were so good that I said, "Man, there must be something in country music I've been missing." So I started getting with it and enjoying it. And in 1968, a band, before we started the Lineman, we got this tall, skinny kid come up, and we hired him as a fiddle player. Black-headed kid, Japanese, couldn't speak a lick of English, hardly. We had more fun with him. He became a good friend. I'll tell you who he is today. If you want to see him, you go down to Branson. He's got his own show down there. His name is Shoji Tabushi. We had a blast with Shoji, but there's some things I want to say. You know, we owe, it's not in our biography, we owe an awful lot to KFDI radio station in Wichita.
Yeah.
KFDI was a little old AM station when we were starting off. I'll get you in a second. Don't let me forget you. And actually, 2 disc jockeys came to us at the nightclub and they said, "You guys want to start a band? We'll play weekends, you know, and we'll promote it on KFDI. And I think you can make as much money playing one night as you're making all week playing 5 nights." And it's like, you know, sign me up, baby. I'm here. Here we go. So we got going here, and the guy on the bottom right is Greg Stevens. He's still around. He's my partner. Greg couldn't be here tonight. He's in Olympia, Washington, and he's writing commercials, and he's doing music there with commercials for a radio station. His wife is ill, and he didn't feel like he could leave her, so he said, "Rob, you go down there and do it." And I said, "I'll be glad to." So, and the guy on the left, on the bottom, is Carl Hendricks. He's another one of my brothers. He and Greg and a guy named Jerry Sist, who's not pictured there, they were the heart and soul of the Wichita Lineman. And Carl Hendricks, bottom left, this is his son, Brad.
Yeah.
I got 5 kids. If I could have another one, I'd want one just like him. But anyway, Carl is deceased. We lost Carl about in '95, and Brad is the only other Wichita lineman around. You know, when we started traveling, we were in station wagons, and we went to GMC motorhome, and we finally got us a bus, and Brad took care of the bus. And drove it for us and got our equipment. I'd say, "Brad, we're going to Ruidoso, New Mexico." He'd get a couple other roadies, and they'd go down, and the stuff would be set up and all ready to go, man. We got there, and we did. Our band played 30 years, and that sounds like it. And we played country music, and we had more damn fun. I'm going to tell you, we had more fun than through KFDI. We were playing a lot of shows for them, and they said, "You know, we need a band, and can't pay you anything, but we'll promote you." I said, "That's fine." So they'd have a listener appreciation show. They'd bring in Haggard and Tammy Wynette and all these. And then a lot of medium-sized artists would come, like Tommy Cash, that didn't have a band, so we would back guys like that. And then if Haggard and the Strangers were in the show, we would always open the show for these guys. Well, let me tell you, we got billing with Merle Haggard and the Strangers, or it could be Buck Owens and the Buckaroos, and we got Tommy Cash, and we got whoever else, and the Wichita Lineman. And it went out on TV and radio and everything. Let me tell you, the notoriety and the popularity of the band just went through the roof. And that's how we ended up, out of our 30-year stretch, doing about 15 years, and we were doing over 200 gigs a year running that damn bus everywhere.
Yeah.
We did go out to Los Angeles and play. We went out there one time and did a show out at Hollywood Park. We flew. Brad took all the equipment, a couple of guys, and that's where I met Bo Derek.
Oh, where's the picture?
I said, Bo, would you sign my bass drum? And she said, sure. And she took a pen and she got down there and signed her name and put a big heart by it with a little arrow going through it. Well, somebody took her pen. I was so intimidated I couldn't even look at her. Okay, I was. And I got a picture of her on my phone if you want to see it with her doing that. Somebody took a picture and sent it to me about 2 weeks later, and I got this picture, and I said, there's me and Bo, and she signed on my bass drum. My wife looked at it and said, what are you going to do with that? And I said, I'm going to show this to everybody. So we did our first job, like you said, we played at NCO Club.
No, why is it blurry?
Greg Stevens was a music major also out of Wichita State. I didn't know him at the time.
Why is it
and
blurry?
There we go. And at the time, and he came in and played lead guitar. And then, the disc jockey band, right? 3 years after we started, the disc jockeys quit and left. And there we are. What the hell do we do now? We start a trio? No. So we got Jerry Sisk. We hired him from a club, and then KFDI came to us and said, we want you to work our shows and stuff. We'll promote you and so forth, And we did, I'm not really getting too carried away here, but then we got going on these remote broadcasts. We'd go out and it'd be at Bob and, hello folks, we're at Bob and Bill's Mobile Homes today. We got mobile homes for sale. We got the greatest prices. We got the new models and everything. We got free Pepsis. We got free hot dogs and the Wichita Lineman. We do about 40 of those a year. And that went on for, about 30 years? Too long. Yeah, way too long. And so that's how we grew our band. We never got paid a penny. And we never worked for KFDI, but they would always promote us on their stuff. So that's what we did. One other thing I wanted to say, we did record some albums. We recorded 7 albums. We did about 20 singles. We recorded Lavender Blue. I remember we were coming back from a job one night on the bus. Greg said, we need to record something. I said, what are you going to do? He said, let's do an old 50s song. And I said, well, how about Lavender Blue? He said, I've never heard it. And I said, well, it kind of goes, lavender blue, dilly dilly. He said, what's that dilly dilly crap? But anyway, we recorded and we got some airplay out of it and stuff. So I just want to say, today the lineman is retired, and we haven't played since 2000. And our last job, it was in Ritos in New Mexico with Charlie Daniels. Charlie's a good friend. We've worked several jobs with him. He's a very spiritual man. He's a God-fearing man. And became good friends. We worked a lot of charity shows with him in Wichita. So we played with him down in Ritos on New Year's Eve on 2000. I just want to say that we are so grateful to be here tonight for the families. Brad's family's here. My partner Greg knows that we're doing this right now, and I just feel great to be included with all the other great musicians that are here tonight. I really do. It's wonderful. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Woohoo!
I mean it. I've enjoyed it, man. I'd love to get behind these drums, but I'd probably just crash. It's been 14 years, but anyway, we did a live TV show in Wichita in about 1982, and so we picked a song off of that. We're going to do a video clip. It's about 2 minutes and 30 seconds, and then I'm going to move out, okay? And so it's an old Ricky Skaggs song, and stuff, and I hope you enjoy it, and thank you very much.
Right on.
Yeah. Woohoo! Way to go, Dad.
Turn it up, Tom!
Yeah, Carl. Yeah.
So complete from front to back. She's my back, toasted butter, and I'm the son of a gun. If she don't make my 5 o'clock shadow come around at 1, well, you bet your boots I'd walk by through the snow just to see her toothpaste slide. The mention on the radio, you don't think she's a lot of fun. Just ask the man who's always won. So round, so firm, so full and back. That's my gal, low and lonely, sad and blue, making only a little you. Always trying to keep from crying. I'm low and lonely over you. I'm low and lonely over you. Yes, indeed.
Yeah.
The Wichita Lineman, ladies and gentlemen. Oh boy. Welcome to the Hall of Fame in Kansas. All right. Next up, we